viewers, and welcome to another exciting edition of Crime Watch, your weekly program that seeks to inform you on the roles and operations of the Zimbabwe Republic Police. My name is Onesisa Sibanda, with Victor Ganyaofu on the sign language desk. Community policing initiatives continue to bear fruits in fighting crime. Members of the S03E04 Neighborhood Watch Committee at Waterfalls Police Station recently arrested a criminal who was involved in unlawful entry and theft cases in Harare. Crime Watch spoke to Officer in Charge Administration, Waterfalls Police Station, Inspector Christopher Peter.
A three-member team of the Neighborhood Watch Committee was on patrol in Mainway Meadows area when they arrested a suspect who had implements for criminal use. The suspect was taken to the police station where he further revealed that he was part of a gang that was terrorizing Waterfalls area, mainly Mainway Meadows, carrying out unlawful entry and theft cases. The suspect was then referred to the Criminal Investigation Department at S03E04 Waterfalls, which then resulted in the recovery of the property and various goods behind me.
Further investigations by members of the Criminal Investigations Department led to the arrest of the co-accused person and the recovery of television sets and other household goods.
We handed over a case from S03E04 Waterfalls of criminals of unlawful entry and theft. We started investigating the case with the other detectives. After interviewing the accused person, they led us where they sold the property, mainly in Mbare area, in Idema area, and other places in and around Greater Harare. We managed to recover some household goods such as speakers, DVDs, decoders, and some batteries. We then went as far as the Bindura area in some farms where we managed to recover about 8 television sets. So far we've managed to recover about 16 television sets and other household goods, and we are still doing the recoveries.
Member in Charge Criminal Investigations Department Waterfalls has crime tips for members of the public.
I would like to urge members of the public to make sure that they put on record their serial numbers of their properties, also to put some identifying marks. Members of the public should report to us so that you can make some follow-ups. For instance, in this case, we had a total of 10 people who had not reported their cases. We should also make sure that we secure our properties, like mounting our television sets.
We also spoke to a complainant who had come to identify her property.
Although tisina kuzviwana, I just want to appreciate zvakaitwa nelocal police yedu. Kuti zvinhu zvakabiwa zvakawanda zvisingaite, and the way they discover the items, I really appreciate.
Human life is sacrosanct, and the killing of a person is unbearable. A Bulawayo serial killer, Tongai Rodney Jindu, aged 27, who hit the newspapers following a chain of ritual killings, has been sentenced to death by the High Court in Bulawayo. The investigating officers recount the horror cases which they investigated and led to his conviction.
We were contacted by our sister section, CID in Kulumane. We were holding the accused person in connection with a reported case of a missing person. This missing person had last been seen in the company of the accused person. So we dispatched the team that then proceeded to Nkulumane to interview the accused.
When we interviewed the accused, he indicated that it started when he was based in South Africa, when he and his friends targeted female school children and extract some body parts which they would sell for ritual purposes to traditional healers. So he started to target his friends here in Zimbabwe. He would befriend his churchmates. That's how he came to kill the second victim and extracted the body parts for the ritual purpose. We urge the public, especially in Bulawayo, who might have missed their beloved ones in similar circumstances, to come forth to the police for further investigations.
Police in Gweru is also concerned with the occurrence of murder cases in its policing area, especially Gweru Rural District. Crime Watch was in Gweru recently and spoke to Superintendent Nyasha Chikono.
Murder cases are on the increase in Gweru Rural, Maboleni, and Shurugu. A case in point occurred on the 14th of August 2018. A father who had a long outstanding dispute with his son over an issue of a stepmother married by his father. He was not happy with this new marriage. On the day in question, the deceased came home drunk and picked up an iron bar, intending to strike the father. The father realized that his son wanted to strike him and struck his son with a knife on the chest and subsequently died. Accused person was arrested and taken to court, where he was remanded in custody. We always urge the community to approach chiefs, headmen, village heads, or any influential people in the area so that they will resolve their cases amicably.
The ZRP would like to pass their condolences to families who lost their beloved ones in these murder cases. In Chinhoyi, police are investigating a case where a man unlawfully entered a house by forcing the door open before raping the complainant. The accused person also stole cash and household goods. Anyone with information to the whereabouts of this accused person should contact any nearest police station. On that note, we take a short break. Stay tuned. We are in the second segment of Crime Watch. The cold spell is gone, and as we warmly welcome the summer season, let us not forget that it is also the fire season. Zimbabwe loses over 1 million hectares of land through veld fires. Livestock, household property, agricultural equipment, transport systems, and lives are destroyed in the process. Last year alone, 16 people died due to veld fires across the country. The ZRP, with the assistance of EMA and other stakeholders, is embarking on campaigns educating people on veld fires, their causes and management. In a sad fire incident, a Norton farmer, Mr. Ophias Matibiri, lost farm produce and property worth thousands of dollars to veld fires. Mr. Matibiri was heartbroken as he narrated the ordeal to the Crime Watch crew.
Musi wa 15 pandakawirwa nedambudziko rekutsva kwechibage, matrailer nemabhani. Chibage chizhinji chakatsva. Ndakafanwa 100% necommand agriculture. Ndaitarisira kuti ndichavo mumwe munhu achacontribute part of kudya kwenyika. Chibage chakatsva muno munotarisira it's 150 to 170 tons. Value yezvinhu zvainetsa about $62,000 to $67,000. Mashanga andaitasira ndonge ndichifidha mombe zvakatsva. Pane vanhu vanopisa moto vanotanga moto. Kana wabatidza moto, kana kuti usati wabatidza moto, zivisa vamwe. Zvinoita kuti vamwe vakurumbidze kuti vave alert. Dai zvaikwanisika, government paitwe a stiff penalty munhu wese anenge atanga moto. Uye vasina kuzoya achibatsira moto kudzima moto ndaabvise fine. Ndingati pamapurisa tina constable Mukunga pakatsva moto anga atovapo. Akatobatsirawo nevamwe itase kudzima moto. Mapurisa vaita basa ravo. Zvinhu zvinotifadza. Kunyange on the other side ndakatsvirwa but unotanga kunzwa zviri nani.
Police in Norton have already arrested some of the accused persons behind the fire incident. The investigating officer, Constable Constance Mukunga, had this to say.
Ndiri mu area yemangu mu patrol area 3 ndakange ndichiita my investigations. Ndopa ndakaona kuti pane moto wakanga wabvira veld fire of which nini ndakange ndaswera ndichiita ma campaigns pa my investigations andakaita ndakakwanisa kusvika pa source of fire. Pawakatangira papa pamunoona apa kuti pakange paine kamhuka kakanga kapinda muzidanda iri vakavesera moto chidanda ichi. Chimhuka chiye chakabuda, vakomana vakazongoiginwa moto wakatorwa nemhepo ukatanga kuspreada nesango. Patsvagurudzo dzataita pamainvestigations ataita, tasunga vakomana vaviri, vamwe 4 vakatiza, hatisati tavawana, asi mazita avo vamwe vacho tinavo.
Officer in charge Z03E04 Norton Rural also spoke on the prevalence of fire cases in his area of policing.
In our area of policing, cases of stock theft and veiled fires are rampant, especially during this dry season. We have got a lot of fire cases that have been reported. During the past month, we have received 5. This is quite worrisome. These cases are mainly caused by hunting, clearing of fields, harvesting of barley, and as police we are carrying out a lot of campaigns right around the whole area of policing. All home officers are moving around their areas of policing, encouraging farmers not to start fires at all, but where it is absolutely necessary, that's when we encourage them to notify the police and the EMA and Forest Commission whenever they want to start fires.
Environmental Management Agency, EMA, District Officer, also spoke to Crime Watch.
It's bandiko Environmental Management Agency, Chegutu District. Inosanganisira Norton, Chegutu Urban Rural, Selusi nemamwe mapolice stations ese ari pakati apa. Takabatana nenyaya yekudzivirira moto esango. Tiri kukurudzira vanhu vasatange moto uye vakwanise kuudzima nokuita zvakare atinoti ma fire suppression measures. Kana tichita appropriate fire suppression measures, tiri kuti vanofanira kuisa zvinhu zvakakodzera panzvimbo dzavo dzinoita kuti moto usasvikepo. Munhu anofanira kuita fire guard yake a minimum of 9 meters. Mukati menzvimbo yenyu munokwanisa zvakare kuita minimum of 4.5. Mafire guard anobatsira kuitira kuti moto unokwanisa kudzima paunosvika ipapo. Imhosva kutanga moto wausingakwanisi kudzimura. Imhosva zvenguva yefire season ine kubatidza moto panze. Imhosva kutadzirira kuisa fire suppression measures. Munhu wese ane makore 18 zvichikwira anofanira kudzima moto asingatarise kuti wabvepi ndiani autanga. Ngatidzidzisanei madzimbo batigere imomo kuti moto wakashata. Hazvina kumboipa kutaura kushata kwemoto pabhawa. Hazvina kumboipa kutaura kushata kwemoto muchechi, nekuti moto unoparadza even life yevanhu.
Let us be wary of starting fires unnecessarily, as they have a propensity to spread and destroy lives and property. And we also encourage farmers to insure their property. Crime Watch takes a short break. Join us in the third and final segment. We're in the third and final segment of Crime Watch. Thank you for staying with us. The Zimbabwe Republic Police continues to excel and shine in provincial agricultural shows. Recently, the organization took part in the Mashonaland East Show and scooped 4 accolades.
I'm very grateful with the accolades that we've actually won as Zimbabwe Republic Police Mashonaland East Province. 2018 has been a wonderful year. We've won 4 accolades. The most outstanding part was the issue of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, how we are actually assisting in enhancing stability in terms of agribusiness. Zimbabwe Republic Police have got many strides in terms of carrying out awareness campaigns in farming areas, even the communities where we have got farmers who are actually contributing towards the economy of Zimbabwe through agribusiness.
In Matabeleland South, the Z03E04 scooped another accolade at the just-ended Matabeleland South Agricultural Show. Chief Inspector Pilisani Ndebele speaks on their exhibition.
Under Majoran South Agricultural Show, we are exhibiting under Zimbabwe Republic Police promoting peace for sustainable development through agriculture. Main emphasis is on anti-stock theft because the Majoran South region is a cattle producing region. We are marketing the branding because we are saying if you have got stock which is not branded, it is not yours, literally. So we are encouraging farmers to brand their stock with personalized brand mark so that we can easily trace them.
The ZRP also took part in the Midlands Agricultural Show in Gweru, where it continued with its drive of rebranding and reconnecting with members of the public. Meanwhile, the Zimbabwe Agricultural Show will kick into life tomorrow, and the ZRP will be showcasing its services. Let us hear more from the stand director, who is also the staff officer, press and public relations at Police General Headquarters, Chief Superintendent Blessmore Chishaka.
We want to inform the general public that this year, the exhibition that is starting tomorrow, the Zimbabwe Republic Police will be showcasing an array of services that we are providing as the Zimbabwe Republic Police. We will be running under the theme ZRP, supporting the field to industry process for industrial growth. So we are urging members of the public to come and visit our police pavilion and learn about the various activities and services that are being provided by the Zimbabwe Republic Police to ensure that together we fight the scourge of crime. And I can assure you that we have got various entertaining activities that we have also lined up at the police pavilion that also dovetailing on our thrust to fight crime together with the communities.
As police, we would like to urge parents to take care of their children as they visit this year's agricultural show. We will be fully on the ground to offer assistance and ensure that members of the public enjoy the yearly fiesta. As part of corporate social responsibility, the Commissioner General of Police, Comrade Thandabantu Godwin Matanga, in his personal capacity, hosted a golf tournament at the Police Golf Club to raise funds for Emerald Secondary School in Chipinge.
Forget to do good, to share with others, for with such sacrifices God is pleased. This is what we are here for, to give to the underprivileged, to give to those that we call Varikuma remote areas. So today is a day for us to keenly look at the interests and needs of Emerald Secondary School. History will certainly record Isusu Tiripano, that we were part of the people that indeed changed the lives of the children. As our efforts today shall help to bridge this digital and technological gap.
I'm proud today, proud of my school, Emerald Secondary, a school that grew from Paul and Daga into an elite school it is today, but not without a loving hand, a hand that gleams with a heart so big to support us. May the Lord bless the hand. Many thanks to our school patron, our patron we so love, our own son, Dodarekani, Commissioner General Vamatanga is his name.
I stand before you with much humility and happiness, as it never occurred to me during our time in school boys, putting on school shorts and running about carefree at Emerald Primary School in Chipinge, that I would one day become a police officer, and later alone the Commissioner General of Police. I got to learn of the numerous challenges affecting my former school, that is Emerald Primary School, but I was touched more by the plight of Emerald Secondary School, which was sharing premises with East Junior School. From then on, I took it upon myself to play a huge role in helping transform its condition and position among other schools. I'm sure most of us are familiar with the Nimbe. Today our Nimbe was a fundraising golf tournament. Thank you all for making it a success.
Kupa nekuronza kwa Mwari akungaoneki ngemadziso enyama. Kuona kufemera kwakaita Commissioner General Police nekosikazi yavo kuti mungondo mwawo vachikabangewo tinoda kusibonga yambo. Tinoda kubonga yambo.
Blessed is the hand that giveth than the one that receiveth. This brings us to the end of today's episode of Crime Watch. Viewers, we continue reminding you of our corporate social responsibility programs lined up where you can engage with us and be entertained. We have the Commissioner General of Police Fanfare to be held in Harare and Bulawayo, and the Commissioner General of Police Horse Race to be held in Harare. As the Zimbabwe Agricultural Show kicks into life tomorrow, make sure that you visit the S03E04 Pavilion. From me, Onesisa Sivanda, Victor Ganyalfo on the sign language desk, and the crew behind the scenes. Pleasant viewing.